Imagine waking up each morning not dreading the day ahead, but embracing it with a deep sense of purpose and an unwavering belief that whatever challenges you face, you can overcome them. Imagine your mind being your greatest ally, not your harshest critic. How would your life change if your thoughts, your mental dialogue, were your greatest source of strength rather than a source of doubt and negativity? The truth is, your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, yet it's often the most underdeveloped. The great philosophers of ancient times knew this well. They understood that the mind could either be a heaven or a hell, depending on how it was trained. The Stoics, in particular, were masters of mental discipline, believing that while we may not control external events, we can always control our thoughts, our reactions. Today I want to take you on a journey that begins not with the external world, but within. A journey that will show you how to harness the immense power of your thoughts through 10 transformative habits. These habits are not quick fixes. They are lifelong practices that will rewire your brain, change your perspective, and ultimately lead you to a life of greater fulfillment, peace, and resilience. So, let us embark on this journey together and explore the first habit that can start to reshape your thinking. Habit 1. Mastering your inner dialogue. Your inner dialogue is the foundation of your mindset and shapes your perception of the world. The words you say to yourself determine your attitude, influence your emotions, and drive your actions. By mastering your inner dialogue, you take control of your mental narrative and steer it towards positivity and self-empowerment. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of controlling one's thoughts. Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This powerful statement underscores the profound impact that our inner dialogue has on our character and well-being. If you constantly tell yourself that you are inadequate, your mind will begin to believe it. Conversely, if you affirm your strengths and potential, you will cultivate a mindset of confidence and resilience. To master your inner dialogue, start by becoming aware of the thoughts that run through your mind. Are they predominantly positive or negative? Do they build you up or tear you down? Once you have this awareness, you can begin to challenge and reframe negative thoughts. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I can learn how to do this." This simple shift in language can have a profound impact on your mindset. Another technique is to use affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly to reinforce a desired belief or mindset. For instance, if you struggle with self-doubt, you might affirm, "I am capable and confident in my abilities." Over time, these affirmations can help to reprogram your mind and create a more positive inner dialogue. In addition, consider the language you use when speaking to yourself about challenges and setbacks. Instead of labeling a situation as a failure, view it as a learning experience. This subtle change in language can help to reduce the negative emotional impact of setbacks and encourage a growth-oriented mindset. Philosopher Epictetus taught that while we may not have control over external events, we do have control over our thoughts and reactions. This principle is at the heart of mastering your inner dialogue. By consciously choosing to think positively, you take control of your mental environment and create a foundation for a more optimistic and empowered life. Habit 2. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It fosters a sense of abundance and contentment, which are essential for positive thinking. When you cultivate gratitude, you train your mind to see the good in every situation, no matter how challenging it may be. Philosopher Seneca believed that happiness comes not from acquiring more, but from appreciating what you already have. He said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Gratitude anchors you in the present moment and helps you to recognize the blessings in your life, even when circumstances are difficult. To cultivate gratitude, start by making it a daily practice. Each morning or evening, take a few moments to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. These can be big or small, anything from a supportive friend to a beautiful sunset. By regularly acknowledging the positive aspects of your life, you reinforce a mindset of gratitude and abundance. In addition to daily reflections, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Writing down what you are grateful for can deepen your appreciation and help you to remember the good things in your life, especially during challenging times. Over time, this practice can rewire your brain to focus more on the positive and less on the negative. Gratitude also involves expressing appreciation to others. When someone does something kind for you, take the time to acknowledge it and express your thanks. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces a positive and grateful mindset. It's important to note that gratitude does not mean ignoring the difficulties in your life. Rather, it's about finding something positive in every situation. Even in the midst of hardship, there's always something to be grateful for. A lesson learned, a supportive friend, or the simple fact that you have the strength to keep going. By focusing on these positives, you can maintain a mindset of hope and resilience. Habit 3. Embracing the present moment. The present moment is all we truly have, yet many of us spend our lives dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By embracing the present moment, you can free yourself from the regrets and anxieties that hinder positive thinking and instead find peace and contentment in the here and now. Buddhist philosophy places great emphasis on mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Zen master, said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." This perspective encourages us to let go of the past and future and to focus on the beauty and richness of the present. To embrace the present moment, start by practicing mindfulness. This can be as simple as paying full attention to whatever you are doing at the moment, whether it's eating a meal, going for a walk, or having a conversation. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations around you. By immersing yourself in the present, you can reduce stress and anxiety and foster a greater sense of peace and contentment. Meditation is another powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness. By setting aside time each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath, you can train your mind to stay present and to let go of distracting thoughts. This practice helps to calm your mind, reduce stress, and create a more positive and centered mindset. It's also important to practice acceptance of the present moment. Often, our resistance to the present moment stems from a desire for things to be different than they are. We may wish for the past to return or for the future to arrive more quickly. But true peace and positive thinking come from accepting the present moment as it is, without judgment or resistance. Philosopher Eckhart Tolle, author of The Power of Now, teaches that the present moment is the only place where life truly exists. He encourages us to live fully in the now, as this is where we find true peace and happiness. By embracing the present moment, you can free yourself from the mental chatter that creates stress and negativity, and instead cultivate a mindset of calm, contentment, and positivity. Habit 4. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and support that you would offer to a good friend. It's about being gentle with yourself, especially during times of difficulty or failure, and recognizing that you are human and therefore imperfect. Dr. Kristin Neff, a leading researcher on self-compassion, defines it as being composed of 3 elements: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Self-kindness involves being warm and understanding toward yourself when you suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than ignoring your pain or being self-critical. Common humanity recognizes that suffering and personal inadequacy are part of the shared human experience, something that we all go through, rather than something that happens to me alone. Mindfulness involves taking a balanced approach to negative emotions so that feelings are neither suppressed nor exaggerated. To practice self-compassion, start by paying attention to your inner dialogue, especially when you are going through a difficult time. Are you being harsh and critical of yourself? If so, try to reframe your thoughts in a more compassionate light. Instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," you might say, "I'm going through a tough time, and it's okay to feel this way." Another way to cultivate self-compassion is through self-care. Taking time to care for your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is an important aspect of being kind to yourself. This might involve getting enough rest, eating nourishing foods, engaging in physical activity, or simply allowing yourself time to relax and recharge. It's also helpful to remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. You are not alone in your struggles, and this recognition can help to reduce feelings of shame and isolation. By viewing your difficulties as part of the human experience, you can respond to them with greater compassion and understanding. Philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau once said, "What wisdom can you find that is greater than kindness?" This wisdom applies not only to how we treat others, but also to how we treat ourselves. By practicing self-compassion, you create a foundation of kindness and understanding within yourself, which supports a positive and resilient mindset. Habit 5. Engaging in daily reflection. Daily reflection is a powerful habit that allows you to gain insight into your thoughts, actions, and experiences. By taking time each day to reflect on your life, you can learn from your experiences, make conscious choices, and cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and positivity. The ancient Greeks placed great importance on the practice of self-examination. Socrates famously stated, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Reflection allows you to examine your life, to understand your experiences, and to learn from them. This practice is essential for personal growth and for cultivating a positive mindset. To engage in daily reflection, set aside a quiet time each day, perhaps in the evening, to review your day. Ask yourself questions like, what went well today? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond to them? What can I learn from my experiences today? By regularly asking these questions, you can gain valuable insights into your thoughts and behaviors and make adjustments that support your growth and well-being. Journaling is an effective way to facilitate daily reflection. By writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you can gain clarity and perspective. Over time, your journal becomes a valuable record of your journey, a place where you can track your progress, celebrate your successes, and learn from your challenges. In addition to reflecting on your experiences, take time each day to reflect on your goals and values. Are you living in alignment with what matters most to you? Are your actions moving you closer to your goals? By regularly assessing your life in this way, you can ensure that you are living with intention and purpose. The Stoic philosopher Seneca recommended the practice of nightly self-reflection. He would review his day, considering what he had done well and where he could improve. This practice allowed him to learn from his experiences and to approach each new day with a mindset of growth and improvement. By engaging in daily reflection, you create a habit of continuous learning and self-awareness. This habit helps you to stay focused on your goals, to learn from your experiences, and to cultivate a mindset of positivity and resilience. Habit 6. Fostering resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to persevere in the face of challenges, and to maintain a positive outlook even during difficult times. It is a key component of positive thinking, as it allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with strength and optimism. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and renowned psychiatrist, emphasized the importance of finding meaning in suffering as a way to foster resilience. He wrote, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." This perspective highlights the power of resilience, the ability to adapt, to find meaning in adversity, and to keep moving forward despite the challenges you face. To foster resilience, start by cultivating a growth mindset. This involves viewing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than as insurmountable obstacles. When you encounter a difficult situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger from this experience? By focusing on growth rather than on the difficulty itself, you can maintain a more positive and resilient outlook. Another way to build resilience is by practicing self-care. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being gives you the strength and energy you need to face challenges. This might involve getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. It's also important to build a strong support network. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, and who can provide support and perspective during difficult times. Resilience is not about facing challenges alone. It's about having the strength to seek help and support when you need it. Mindfulness and meditation can also help to foster resilience. By practicing mindfulness, you can stay grounded in the present moment and reduce the stress and anxiety that often accompany adversity. Meditation can help to calm your mind, increase your focus, and build your inner strength, making it easier to navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." This statement reflects the essence of resilience, the ability to grow stronger through adversity. By fostering resilience, you build the capacity to face life's challenges with a positive mindset, to learn from your experiences, and to emerge stronger and more resilient. Habit 7. Living with purpose. Living with purpose gives your life meaning and direction. It provides a sense of fulfillment and motivation, which are essential for positive thinking. When you live with purpose, you are driven by a sense of meaning and contribution, which helps to sustain a positive mindset even during challenging times. Philosopher Aristotle believed that the purpose of life is to achieve eudaimonia, or flourishing. He argued that true happiness comes from living a life of virtue and purpose, where your actions are aligned with your values and contribute to the greater good. This perspective emphasizes the importance of living with intention and purpose in order to cultivate a fulfilling and positive life. To live with purpose, start by identifying your core values and what matters most to you. What do you want to contribute to the world? What legacy do you want to leave behind? By clarifying your values and purpose, you can align your actions with what truly matters to you, which in turn fosters a sense of fulfillment and positivity. It's also important to set meaningful goals that are aligned with your purpose. These goals give you direction and motivation and help to keep you focused on what is most important. Whether it's advancing in your career, building strong relationships, or making a difference in your community, having clear goals that are tied to your purpose can help you to stay positive and motivated. Living with purpose also involves making choices that are in alignment with your values and goals. This means saying no to things that don't serve your purpose and prioritizing the activities and relationships that do. By living with intention and focus, you can create a life that is rich in meaning and fulfillment. Philosopher Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, wrote extensively about the importance of finding meaning and purpose in life. He believed that even in the most difficult circumstances, Having a sense of purpose can give you the strength to persevere. Frankl wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how." This insight highlights the power of purpose to sustain a positive mindset and to help you navigate life's challenges. By living with purpose, you create a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your deepest values. This sense of purpose not only supports positive thinking, but also provides a source of motivation and resilience that can help you to overcome obstacles and to thrive. Habit 8. Nurturing relationships. Relationships are a vital component of a fulfilling and positive life. The connections you have with others provide support, joy, and a sense of belonging, all of which contribute to positive thinking. By nurturing your relationships, you create a network of love and support that enriches your life and helps you to maintain a positive mindset. Philosopher Aristotle also spoke about the importance of friendship, which he considered one of the highest forms of human connection. He believed that true friendship is based on mutual respect, shared values, and a desire to support one another's growth and well-being. Aristotle wrote, "Without friends, no one would choose to live, though he had all other goods." This highlights the essential role that relationships play in our overall happiness and well-being. To nurture your relationships, start by being present and engaged with the people in your life. Take time to listen to others, to show empathy, and to express your appreciation for their presence in your life. Small gestures of kindness and gratitude can go a long way in strengthening your connections and fostering positive relationships. Communication is also key to nurturing relationships. Be open and honest with the people in your life, and make an effort to resolve conflicts in a constructive and compassionate way. By communicating openly, you can build trust and understanding, which are the foundation of strong and positive relationships. It's also important to prioritize the relationships that matter most to you. In our busy lives, it can be easy to take our relationships for granted, but investing time and energy in the people we care about is essential for maintaining strong connections. This might involve spending quality time with loved ones, reaching out to friends regularly, or making an effort to stay connected even when life gets busy. In addition to nurturing your existing relationships, consider expanding your social network by connecting with new people who share your interests and values. Joining a community group, attending social events, or volunteering can help you to meet new people and build meaningful connections. Philosopher Søren Kierkegaard wrote about the importance of love and connection in human life. He believed that love is essential for a meaningful and fulfilling life, and that our relationships with others are a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. By nurturing your relationships, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to the well-being and happiness of those around you. Habit 9. Letting go. Letting go is the practice of releasing attachment to things, people, and situations that no longer serve you. It's about freeing yourself from the past, from regrets, and from the need to control everything in your life. By letting go, you create space for new experiences, new possibilities, and a more positive mindset. Buddhist philosophy teaches the importance of non-attachment, the practice of letting go of our attachment to things, people, and outcomes. The Buddha said, "You only lose what you cling to." This wisdom highlights the idea that attachment leads to suffering, and that by letting go, we can find peace and freedom. To practice letting go, start by identifying the things in your life that are holding you back. This might include past regrets, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. Once you have identified these attachments, make a conscious decision to release them. This might involve forgiving someone who has hurt you, letting go of a past mistake, or releasing the need to control a situation. It's also important to practice acceptance of what is. Often, our attachment to things comes from a desire to change or control them. But true peace and positive thinking come from accepting things as they are, without trying to force or manipulate them. By accepting what is, you can let go of the need to control and instead focus on what you can change: your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. Another aspect of letting go is learning to live in the present moment. When we are attached to the past or the future, we are not fully present in our lives. By letting go of these attachments, we can immerse ourselves in the present and enjoy the richness of life as it unfolds. Philosopher Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, wrote, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." This wisdom reflects the transformative power of letting go. By releasing our attachments and our need for control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and new growth. Letting go is not always easy, but it is a powerful practice for cultivating positive thinking. By releasing the things that no longer serve you, you create space for new experiences, new opportunities, and a more peaceful and positive mindset. Habit 10. Embracing change. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet many of us resist it. We cling to the familiar, fearing the unknown and the uncertainty that comes with change. But by embracing change, you can cultivate a mindset of adaptability and resilience, which are essential for positive thinking. Heraclitus, a pre-Socratic philosopher, famously stated, "The only constant in life is change." This simple yet profound truth reminds us that change is a natural and inevitable part of life, and that resisting it only leads to suffering. By embracing change, we can flow with life's natural rhythms and find peace and positivity in the midst of uncertainty. To embrace change, start by shifting your mindset. Instead of viewing change as something to be feared, see it as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. When you encounter a change in your life, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this change help me to grow? By focusing on the opportunities that change brings, you can maintain a positive outlook and adapt more easily to new circumstances. Another way to embrace change is by practicing flexibility. Life is unpredictable and things don't always go according to plan. By cultivating a flexible mindset, you can adapt to changes more easily and find new ways to achieve your goals, even when circumstances shift. It's also important to let go of the need for certainty and control. Often, our resistance to change comes from a desire to control our environment and to know what the future holds. But life is inherently uncertain, and trying to control everything only leads to stress and frustration. By letting go of this need for control, you can embrace change with a sense of openness and curiosity. Philosopher Alan Watts spoke about the importance of embracing the flow of life rather than resisting it. He said, "The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance." This perspective encourages us to see change not as something to be feared, but as an integral part of the dance of life. Conclusion: a journey of transformation. The journey to acquiring positive thinking is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth, self-discovery, and transformation. Each of these 10 habits, mastering your inner dialogue, cultivating gratitude, embracing the present moment, practicing self-compassion, engaging in daily reflection, fostering resilience, living with purpose, nurturing relationships, letting go, and committing to continuous growth, represents a step on this journey. As you integrate these habits into your life, you will begin to see a profound shift in your mindset. Your thoughts will become more positive, your outlook more optimistic, and your resilience more unshakable. You will discover that positive thinking is not about ignoring life's challenges, but about facing them with a mindset of strength, hope, and possibility. Remember, this journey is your own. It's not about perfection, but about progress. It's about choosing, day by day, to cultivate a mindset that supports your growth, your happiness, and your overall well-being. As you continue on this path, you will find that positive thinking becomes not just a habit, but a way of life. And in this way of life, you will discover the true power of your mind, a power that can transform your life, your relationships, and your entire experience of the world.